How you doing, guys? Back for another booze review this time around. Have another cider. Now, I don't necessarily plan on making cider reviews a major part of the booze review side of the channel. Quite frankly, I don't like ciders all that much, and I'm very much a novice when it comes to what is considered good and what's considered bad in a cider. I mean, I realize that in the end of the day, it's all about personal taste, but really, I have no real clue as to even begin to start to think of what a good cider is and what a bad cider is. So, very much a novice. That's why I don't give number grades to cider, number or letter grades. But I'm going to do another one from Bulwark. If you watched my cider week, you'll see I did the regular Bulwark cider. This is their winter cider. It's a limited release. Now this stuff, there's a lot of it around, but very popular here in Nova Scotia. It flew off the shelves. Like, I saw it the first day it showed up in my NSLC. It was gone the next day. It was all sold out. That's how popular it was. It's 7% alcohol by volume, so it's a stronger one. This is basically a cider that's been spiced. So, sort of a winter spiced cider, I guess. 100% natural, fresh pressed apples. I liked the Bulwark. I had the regular one from Cider Week. So, here's what they say. Our limited release Bulwark winter cider is a must during cold winter days. Makes for a special treat during the festive season. Consists of a well-balanced blend of fresh pressed apples from the Annapolis Valley, which is where I live, infused with cinnamon and nutmeg. Its smooth, sweet taste and character has a depth of flavor that will make you wish winter would keep going a little longer. I don't know about that one, but we'll take their word for it. It says, serve cold, or for best results, warm it up over the stove, but not to a boil, and apparently I'll bring out the aromas and stuff better. It says it contains sulfites and is gluten-free, and of course Bulwark is made by Mewen Estate Wines Limited out of New Ross here in Nova Scotia, so very cool. So it's stronger than the regular thing. I think their regular cider was 5%, something like that. I can't recall at the moment, but this is 7%, so she's a stronger one, 500 milliliter bottles. We'll be right back after I've opened it up, and we'll see what we think of the Bulwark Winter Cider. Okay, back with Bulwark Winter Cider. As you can see, it's clear golden cider, typical sort of color, no big surprises there. A little bit of carbonation coming up on the sides. Actually see a little bit of legs on the old viscous legs on the glass there. So we're going right to the aroma here. Okay, so you're getting apples, a little bit of sweet cinnamon in there, and you're also getting the nutmeg. The spices are there, but they're not big. It smells like an apple pie, kind of, and then it's got that sort of shoe leather quality in the finish. It smells pretty good, actually. There's no sweetness there where it's to the point that it's like cloying or anything like that, so. Kind of reminds me of like an apple cinnamon candle, but nowhere near as intense and gross or anything like that, right? It's much more subtle. So we'll go right to the taste now. Quite sweet up front. The cinnamon combines with the apple, makes it almost cherry-like. You're getting a little bit of a leathery and a nutmeg finish on the end. Definitely a little bit spicy. A little tingle of spritzy carbonation on the tongue. Medium mouthfeel on it. It's actually got a bit of viscosity to it. No alcohol. The 7%, I ain't getting it. I don't detect it at all. That being said, it's got enough of a little spicy kick. There's a little bit of warmth, actually, I can feel go down my throat and in my chest. So it does have that sort of slightly winter warmer quality to it, and that winter spiciness that you'll get from winter beers, winter anything really, what you expect anyway. Not bad. It's definitely one where I only have one bottle personally, but you have to take into account the fact that I'm not a big cider drinker. I don't really like the taste of ciders again. It's just not within, and I don't really like a lot of sweetness in my drinks, so unless they're balanced with like a lot of like hoppiness or some sort of bitterness or something, and you don't really find that here. There's definitely a lot, it's predominantly a sweet drink. So for me, I only have one bottle. Maybe regular cider drinkers who are more accustomed to this sort of thing would have 2 or 3, and you'd have a pretty good night on your hands, because these are 7%, as I said. So for me, it'd be a one and done, and I'd move on to the next one. But that being said, it's recommended. Thumbs up. Bulwark Winter Cider is definitely worth trying out if you're a cider fan. Get it while it's hot. I have no doubt it'll fly off the shelves just as fast as it did when the first batch came out to the NSLC. So good luck finding it if you can. There seems to be a lot of it, so you might have a good chance of getting it, but you never know. Alright guys, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.